Hi, this is Lauren Slater, and we are doing intermediate Pilates mat. Please be sure that you do have experience in Pilates and make sure that you have taken a look at my basic, if not a few times, at least once before attempting this. Let's go ahead and start. Come to the top of your mat, facing away from the mirror or the video. Reach your arms forward and take a deep breath in, and then slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. If that's uncomfortable to your knees, you can start laying down. Scoot yourself back to the middle, come all the way down, and bring your arms down by your side, your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in and just use this moment here to connect your body to your mind to your body. And as you exhale, coming into the 100, curl the upper body up and stretch your legs out. Begin pumping by your sides. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale across the chest. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Make sure you're pumping from the back of the arms, plugging your shoulders down the back and squeezing the back of the legs together to hold the stomach down. Take a broad breath in. Exhale, rinse out the lungs. 60. 70. 80. Take the weight of your head into your stomach. We're almost there. And last big breath in. Exhale for as long as you can. Hold the shape, stretch out, and bend your knees. Feet come to the floor. Arms to the ceiling, and stretch your arms and legs out for the roll up. Arms to the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, scoop and round forward over your feet. Pull your hips back like there is a lasso at the waist, and then all the way back with the arms. Again, to the ceiling. Scoop, make this smooth and as even as you can, right to left. Pull the powerhouse back and articulate down the spine. 3 more. Squeeze the legs tight together. If you need a modification for the lower back, the feet can be open, hip distance apart, and the knees slightly bent. And one more time, working in both directions. Scoop in, up, and over the sticky spots. And as you lie all the way down, keep your stomach drawing into the spine. Make sure your head is on the mat. You can always scoot yourself down a little bit. Bring the right knee to your chest and stretch the right leg up to the ceiling. Point and flex and circle your foot a few times, getting ready for the single leg circles. Keeping the hips nice and square off the box of the shoulders and the hips. Push your palms down by the side and begin across your body to the left. Circle down and around, lift 1. Inhale half, exhale, scoop to come home. Focus on keeping your body as still as you can everywhere except the lifted leg. And then the lifted leg is like a lasso, really swing it around and pull in from the stomach to lift your foot. Reverse, open a little, cross it a lot. If you can keep yourself very stable, you can start to go a little wider and a little more across the body with the lifted leg. But really try not to use your quadriceps. Try to focus on using the stomach. Pause. If you'd like to give yourself one more stretch, you're welcome to. And then scissor switch. Bend your left knee. Extend the leg up. And add a little hamstring stretch before we go on. You want to keep the hips level so the lifted leg can be turned out a little bit from the top of the hip. And then the bottom leg really pushing down from the buttocks to the heel. Arms by the side, push the floor away and anchor your shoulders and ribs. And begin across your body to the right, circle up 1. Go ahead, swing the leg around and then catch from your stomach. 3. Circle it around. 4. And scoop and circle 5. Reverse. Open a little, cross it a lot. You can think of going from your nose to your shoulder, your ankle, your opposite shoulder, and then back to the nose. And last one. Keeping your leg in the air, add a little extra stretch, and then lower the leg down, arms reach back, and taking your transition to rolling like a ball, stretch up and forward, hands by the hips, sit your bottom to your heels and reach forward over the legs. Keep lifting out of the lower back as you grab the ankles, lift up off of your feet and balance right behind the sits bones. 5 times, roll back to the shoulder blades. Scoop and balance, roll back up, and lift, lift, lift out of your low back. Inhale back. Exhale, balance. Scoop. Elbows high, shoulders low. And remember, you can always catch behind the knees if this feels a little bit too sticky in the lower back today. Come right back up and balance, scoop and hold. Put your feet down, move your hips back to the middle of the mat. Abdominal series, right knee into the chest, left leg lifts and roll down to the shoulder blades. Pull the stomach in, single leg pull. Pull, switch, and pull, and pull, and pull, and scoop. Make the stomach do the work for the legs. On the extended leg, make sure you use your buttocks and hamstrings to extend and pull in. Pump from the biceps, really work your arms, plugging the shoulders down the back. Now do this about a series of 8s. Let's do one more right and left. Bring both knees in, double leg stretch. You can always drop the head anytime you need to take a break, and then use your powerhouse to lift back up. Arms reach the ceiling, heels go low. Inhale. Circle from the back. Exhale, pull it in with release. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, resist coming in. 3 more times. Get long, pull the belly button flat. Exhale, like you're pulling through water with the arms. And again, big stretch out. And circle it in. Single straight leg stretch. Legs to the ceiling, turn out a little bit, and lower the left leg halfway. Double pull the top foot to you. Switch. And pull, pull. Again here, be mindful of the box of the hips and shoulders. Try to lift yourself up towards that extended leg, not by hunching the shoulders. And then you can go a little lower, maybe a little bit bigger, if you can keep those hips level. And one more time, right and left. And bring both legs up, double leg stretch. Option here, you can always lower your head and bring your hands underneath your hips if you start to feel your lower back arching up off of the ground. If everything is fine and you want to take yourself into a next challenge, put your hands behind the head, squeeze the back of the legs together no matter what you do, and lift your head and lower the legs together as you inhale. And exhale, scoop, lift. Deep breath in. Try to keep that belly button pulling toward the navel, the floor, and exhale, lift. Again, squeeze the back of the thighs together. Now reach to the back of the legs to lift. One more time, lift your shoulder blades if the head is lifted. And bring that all the way up. Crisscross, bend your knees. Left elbow to right thigh and left leg goes away. Twist and look behind you. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, twist. Use your elbows less and your abdominals more. And last one. And twist both knees in, rock up, and take a deep breath. Extend your heels out to the 2 corners of the mat, and then walk your feet a little bit wider if you can. Make fists by your sides. Pull the hips up, bring the hips under a little bit, and then extend the hips back down. If you tend to feel really tight in the hip flexors, and many of us do from sitting all day long, keep your knees a little bit bent and your hips turned out for this exercise, so that you maximize the ability to lift up out of the lower back vertebrae. Whatever leg position you choose, reach your arms parallel to the floor. And imagine here you're going over a big beach ball. Squeeze the bottom and inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest and round forward, stretching out through the fingers and dropping your head. When you have no more exhale left, inhale, lift up from your stomach, stack back up over the hips. And then exhale, relax for a moment. Regather, lift, round, in with your chin, up with your back, and over with your body. Scoop and stack back up. And soften the shoulders. If you have a hard time knowing what the right position is here, you could always do this with your back up against a wall. 3 more, lift, rounding in, stretch up and over. Keep your weight against your sits bones and then roll it back up like you're creating more and more space between the discs and the vertebrae. Once more, lift. Reach in with your stomach, up and over with your body and pause. You can grab your shins. You could grab your ankles or eventually the inside of the feet and then pull yourself forward while pulling the stomach in. Scoop as you release, roll back up. Take your hands by your sides, bend your knees, feet together, open leg rocker. Sit a little forward, and at first start by grabbing the behind the knees, tip back like rolling like a ball, and just work on extending and balancing. Have fun with this. Sometimes balance is impermanent. And then extend the legs out, and you can stay like that or walk your hands eventually up to the front of the shins. Lift your back, and then drop the chin, C-curve tail under, and roll from there. Inhale, and exhale, roll it up, stick the balance, and hold. And again, try not to go to your neck, just to the shoulder blades. And then right back up and lift, 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 lift. 3 more. Keep your arms and legs as straight, as strong as you can. And again, roll it back. Get your bottom working, and then scoop, 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 scoop. Last one. Try not to move your hands as you roll up. Balance. Legs together. Teaser moment. Let go of the legs and find that balance. And then roll down. Upper body. Legs to the ceiling. Arms by the side for the corkscrew. Turn your legs out and pull the stomach flat. Think of your hips like a dinner plate on its edges. You're going to bring the legs around to the right. Left. Center. Hold. Re-anchor the shoulders and pull the waistline in. Reverse. Left. Right. Center. Hold. 2 more times. You can start to go more side to side if you can keep those heels glued together and find the control from your pelvis and your hips. Relax the back of your neck and push down from the armpits. Good. Reaching your hands towards the toes. Curl your chin to your chest and try to float on up to sit once again. Make sure you have room around you to bring your arms out side to side. And coming into the saw, lift through your sides. Twist to the right. Your little finger goes towards the little toe. The back arm turns in. And then round over in a C-curve shape. Stretch out 3 times. And then roll back up in that twist. Untwist. And again, inhale, lift. Hold the breath, twist. Go in, up, and over like spine stretch forward on a diagonal and stretch your side. And roll back up. Untwist. Keep your hips as stable as you can. So as you reach to the right, really push down through the left thigh and reach the back arm up like you're giving the ceiling a high five. And then roll up, reaching to that arm. Untwist, and 1 more, lift. Twist, scoop in as you reach over. And then lift, untwist, and relax. Bring your legs together. Turn yourself over onto your stomach. And for a moment there, let's just rest. Place your hands in front of you. Make sure that your head and your toes are on the mat. Bending the right knee, and then reach back for the foot. If that's hard, you can always take a towel or a magic circle around your foot, or skip this part. Push the 2 hip points down. Your head can be relaxed and your stomach drawing in. Go ahead and release that foot and switch sides. Really work the sense of body awareness to the rest of the body, not only the place that is stretching. So does your weight tilt to one side or the other? Make that as even as possible. Practice your Pilates breathing here. And then release. Coming up onto the forearms. Lift up off of the hips so you're on your thighs and the beginning of your knees. Squeeze the legs together, and then here, try not to slump or collapse the neck. Keep feeling like you're trying to pull the elbows back, your stomach in, and your tailbone under for single leg kick. Double kick, 1 heel in. Now think of using your hamstring, not flailing the foot. Pull in, and then resist and push away as you scoop. Left leg, in, resist and scoop. In, keeping the hips level, and really try to tone the back of the leg to stretch the front of the thigh. Good, now see if you can start to go a little faster, if you can keep your balance in your hips. Kick, kick, switch. Good, do 1 more time on each side. Keep focusing using your stomach, and then lie down to your stomach. Turn it so your right ear is on the mat, and bring your hands behind your back. 1 palm over the other. Move your hands up as high as you can comfortably with your shoulders. And now scoop the stomach in. Push your pubic bone and your knees down and together. Double leg kick. Kick your 3 legs in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now stretch your arms out by your sides, lift your body and push your foot down, and look up. Turn the head the other direction and kick. And then big stretch. Open the shoulders, reach your sternum forward. And again, with rhythm and flow, in, 2, 3. Big exhale, stretch and present the collarbones forward. And last one, scooping in. And big stretch all the way out. Place the hands under your shoulders. Sit back using your push-up shape. Round your nose back to your knees. Rest position here. Or traditional, grab the heels. Push your bottom towards your feet and scoop the stomach in. And bring the nose between the knees. Roll yourself up. Take as long of breaks as you need to. And when you're ready to, move on. Join me again for the neck pull. Reaching your feet out hip distance apart. Extend the arms forward and bend the elbows. Imagine like you're trying to pull someone with you and roll yourself down to the ground. Here, a magic circle could be placed on the outside of the feet to keep the outside pressure using abduction. Again, pressing the legs out from the strength of your hips. Hands come up, chin to chest. Exhale, you can always catch yourself to come over. And then place the hands behind the head, round up and forward. Stack your spine, inhale. Flex the feet, hinge back, and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Try to keep the elbows in your peripheral vision the whole time. Round, stack, lift, articulate. Inhale up, big exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Hold the breath, hinge. Exhale, push the heels down. One more time, up, over, round. Stack, hinge, and articulate all the way down and rest. Bring yourself back on the mat and turn onto your right side. Placing the feet to the top corner, left hand down in front of you, right hand behind the head, and pull the top hip forward for single leg kicks on the side. Lift your top foot, pause. Turn out from the top of the hip, and then pull your abdominals in. Want to imagine that you have a balanced teacup on your hip and on your shoulder. And you can always lie down onto the bottom arm if this disturbs the neck and the shoulders. Otherwise, continue to feel your spine nice and long, stretching out. Push the bottom leg down and kick forward and back. 2, and reach back 1. And again, make that leg light and easy and stretch that back. Work on the minimal amount of wobbling side to side. And again, keep pressing down from the bottom leg and the bottom side of your hip. As you swing your top leg forward, try to scoop your stomach in. And as you stretch your back leg away, pull the belly button to the spine. 2 more like that. Kick, kick, and reach, and kick, kick, and reach. Bring your legs together. Turn out from the top of the hip. Lift the underside of the ribs and kick up to the side and flex it down 1. Lift the leg up lightly and then flex it down heavy 2. Use the outer hip on the way out and the inner thighs on the way down and reverse. Heavy leg up and then light leg reaching past the bottom leg. And again, lift and scoop. Press the top hip forward as you lift your top leg. Last one. Stay there and then single circles forward. Little hip circles. 1, 2, 3. Really try to use the outer part of the hip. Now scoop your stomach in. Bring the leg slightly back and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs together. Lift them up and swing them behind you and lay on the stomach. Transition beats. And lift your legs and beat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Lift your legs, transition beats, and beat together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift your head and roll onto the left side, placing your elbow behind you. You want to try to work on having your entire body from shoulder to hips in line with the back of the mat, and then move your feet to the top corner so you have a little more stability. Again, stack the 2 hips, pull the abdominals in, place your right hand by your abdominals, and press your head into your back arm. Pick your top foot up, turn out a little from the top of the hip, and single leg kicks forward and back. Double kick 1, 2, and reach it back. And again, really trying to tether your weight down into the bottom leg, and then free up the kicking leg. Scoop to lift the leg, and then squeeze the buns to reach your leg back. Do this about 10 times, and again, you can always do less. Keep extending to the back of the neck, working your posture. And we're almost there. Big breath and stretch it back. And last one, double kick forward, light and easy. Reach it back, legs together, kick up to the side. Kick it up and flex it down 1. Stretch your neck out, up, flex it down 2. Up, flex it down 3, reverse. Heavy leg up, turn out. Now light leg, scoop and reach the front of the hips. And again, working on keeping the body nice and still. One more time, reach your leg out and pause. Pull the abdominals in and reach to the thigh and circle 1. Forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the leg behind you, re-scoop and reverse. Up and around from the outer hip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs together and lift and release that down. Go ahead and swing your legs all the way forward to the front of the mat or back, what doesn't matter, and come forward for teaser. Lie yourself all the way down to the mat. Bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach your legs out 45 degrees. Reach your arms up like we did to start with the 100. And now curl up. Sit up. Lift your arms and roll down. Remember, you can always go back to a tabletop position or 1 foot on the ground if this feels like too much any day. Reach out. Curl it up. Lift. Reach back. Keep the feet exactly as they are. Roll down. And 1 more. Reach towards your toes. Scoop and lift. Stay there. And lower and lift the legs together. Focus on the up. 2. Try not to move your back. 3. Now everything down. Teaser number 3. Squeeze your buns. Head and feet touch at the same time. Roll up. Reach out from the back. Lift. Up. Imagine there's balloons on the fingers and toes rather than lead weights. Up. Reach, scoop, and last one, reach out to the back of the legs, especially on the way back. Up, balance, balance, balance. Bend your knees, reach between the legs and grab the undersides of the shins. We're almost there. Seal, clapping your feet together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and roll back up. That's seal simplified. If you like to make it more challenging, keep your chin to your chest, and as you rock back, clap your feet in the air 3 times. Get that 3rd one in. Lift. And then just use this time to integrate your practice, breathing, feeling the difference from when you first started your workout to now. And then next time you rock back, let go of your legs, plant your feet and try to stand up. Circle the arms down, and you are finished. Thank you.